Welcome everyone to the 36th episode of Inside the Mind of a Houou, where I, ChunmanTV, will share my thoughts during the Hanchan. We are facing a 7-ton here on the right and 2 8-tons here on the left and across. The Torah is isolated, but we can still cut the 8, so here. If we get painful, of course the Torah can leave our hand. We are out Tilo here in East 1. This is, I think we can just cut one cut north here. The foreman still has a lot of roofs. There's a thunder shift as well. The Pharaoh here might be even like a 4 5 6. Sounds so cool, but it's pretty hard to get at, I must admit. But, we probably have a thunder hand. So the Torah isn't that useful in that case anyway. We just go 9 pin here. Like 2 blocks months is kinda hard, but like 3 blocks pincer is not ideal either. We go 9-man here and then hoping to draw the 5-man, and here we are kinda stuck. But we still have a hand that can fight, but I don't think, yeah, I think it's just 3-pin. The Moscow South isn't the real star, but dealing in here with this hand is also quite bad, you know. Boom. The saves are kinda mediocre, but the 6-man is now 1 chance on the 6-9. Oh, Suchi, 1 chance on the Kansan. But I kinda discount the Kansan with the early 8-man card anyway. And there's also Kara trap here for the Sananko Sumo on Sumo, but it's 50 full with the Ura here with the Aka. Instead, Kamita was pushing. They push the south, for example. The north is kinda like if it's Kamita didn't drop it, it's really not the thought that we really want to draw, you know. It's okay, but it's kinda fake acceptance. It's not fake acceptance, it's bad acceptance. Like the Tampin, it's just way too choosy here, but we kinda just we can skip the last west as well, but I think it's just going to be a pawn. Uh, there's still the AK5 pin, I guess. There's still the AK5 pin. Sounds good to that too. Like we can skip the north here for sure, and then try to get the ramen template instead, or the AK5 pin for the Mangyang. I think it's no, that is not the card. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh my god, it's not the card. Oh my god, no north, please. Oh yeah, I'm seeing things that aren't there. A 6-0 drop, perfectly fine to cut a 5 beam, but not on the 8, so. Oh my god, if someone pushes out the north, I will be kinda sad. The thumb pin is not necessary here as well. Like I'm sometimes just a horrible player. The bad pin is a massive mistake here. Uh, oh my god, like why? Oh my god, oh my god, I just can't. There's a Okay, we finally got with the pink food to two on the like sort of color to that here on the tree. But, like it's 3,900 open, and now we might not even win, or we might even lose 1,000 extra because of the Riichi. Not that afraid of the Pharaoh across actually. I'm being pretty sus. Okay, it passed the Akatora there. But it was safe against me, I guess. But should be okay. With Aka and Naka, especially Naka Suchi across. Kamita is still fighting though. His woman isn't safe at all. It's safe against me, but not against the second DG. 3 5 8. Yeah, we should have probably just won the 3,900 there with North Pole and But why greed? Why not greed, right? Like with one Torah, perhaps, but certainly not with two Torahs. Certainly not with two. But then even the Akatoro is nice. Like this, I really thought the Tampine, but um, it is what it is. Is it a flossy on the left? We do have two plug spins. It's just going to be a two-hand hand. We do deny Kamitsa here. It's not an Honitsa. Do we look? Nah, I think the Sabo is slightly too weak to look in. The 6-1, 1-8-1 left. The Suti trap here is pretty nice as well. You can throw the 5-1 for the upgrade. And then replace this shape here, 7-9 here. Ura, I think we can go in 6 here. And then we have to just take them by. It's just trying to float here with for the second Tura as well. We are just taking the cons on 8 here on the Suchi tab. Looks very good on the board. Looks actually very easy to get. The 9 sword was dead as well. Like the pincer weights here on the left. But like I don't really think we can really fold. I don't think folding is really an option here. Because you might be folding 2000 points against 2000 points here on the left. It still might be something. Like the 7 door indicator is pretty soft, but he already boosted door, right? That's the Riichi. The HO should be coming out very easily, but we have a bad weight here, so we are not pushing that hard. But I think we can push that. One squad really makes a big difference. There we go. I don't expect a Tapolon, and we steal the Riichi stick. Here on the right, steal 2000 points across. I want to cut 6-pin. Nah, we are not cutting 6-pin right here. We are not a Baroque player. We are not that Sakikiri heavy. Chiitoi, perhaps, but like we don't really want a Chiitoi, but if we get a Chiitoi, it will be a Chiitoi. We will not reject it from 4 pairs here, but it's not like we rather just get a normal hand, but it's really tough to get a normal hand. Like it just really depends on the next roll, basically. I think we are out. What do you think? We are Isonton here. We might as well push a few tiles here, but it's not a comfortable push here on the red. Or like it's not that. Like it's not. Oh my god. Oh my. Really? The 6-pins actually look very safe. The 6-pins are now pretty safe. I was like Nani, but the 3-pin never deals in. Like it never deals in, so it's completely fine. I think we just 6-pin here. Like we might be like destroying our hand. Like the problem here is we don't have any safe tiles after the 6-pin, so we might as well push a few tiles. The four-cell passing is pretty big for us. The four-cell passing is massive because the one-cells are now pretty safe. And I don't think the 6-pin deals in, but we better just play and put the 6-7-pin is next. The 7-pin is now KW as well. You almost have a hand that can win, but no thank you, right? Against 12,000 at least here on the left. We are actually something, and there's a 8k at least here on the right, or like a 7-7 open. East is pawn. We can keep the 7-pin, it shouldn't deal in famous last words. If Simons has a 4-7-pin weight, I'm perhaps going to uninstall, right? Okay, that's the room. Very good. The 100 wins. Well, like we knew the tournament didn't have that much value because all the value was already on the table. Tunnel hand here, some good sounds, kinda bit but certainly something that you should look out for. The one so is not useful here, but like the Teresa and then the headless, I guess the easiest one's cut here. Pawn. I think it's okay to pawn this, and then we have a thunder transition later on. I wouldn't pawn the 5-man because we're losing out on the Dora acceptance potentially as well. If we draw a 4-man, I think we just fix the ramen and then we go east and then yeah. We really are reliant on the east now. We have one more Dora now, or like the 5-pin is already one tile less. Okay, that is actually not a bad outcome here. Not that bad because our hand was very iffy. It's just always if you need the last tile, like especially with the 6-0 card, our thumbnail chances are completely dead. I hope that we can pawn the tunes, but otherwise we have a Chiitoi CE something as well. The tune is going to be pawned, and then we will see afterwards basically. But for now we are just Chiitoi CE something, and the South Donkey is probably going to be Riichi. But I think we are cutting this off here. The 6-8 man save isn't that good here. Mansu is also kind of expensive here, but it does perhaps help. Okay, we should just get rid of the monster. Who needs this? We are, yeah, we just go 6-man and uh, we should have just saw the who needs. We should have just went for the Tito. The 6-8-man doesn't do much anyway. We will just take the temporary Fury turn here on the South Donkey, and then we will be switching off of this weight. There's the tune Duran. The 3-pin is better, but it's still not worth the Riichi. There's our 3-5 cells now. The social looks very good here. The 3-pin also looks pretty good, I must say. There we go. Chiitoi's 3 Toras for the 8,000 points. Looking in the Rentai, basically top 2 here. I like the last 2 players, third and fourth still have a Tilo ship left. But they need basically 2 good hands. It's definitely worth to get rid of the monster and then try to switch off the Futon later on. Like Futon is just temporary. Like it's not going to be like we are not trying to win on the south, but we are all trying to just Sakikiri and then just try to win later on. Our hand is actually progressing, but we kind of want to slow down our hand because we have a lone Tora. Dilorici, pretty spooky here. Pawn on the right is actually pretty good for us. The south being cut is also good for us. The call leg on the 8-pin is fake. There's no one who can call the 8-pin. If Simulta can call the 8-pin, I don't know what they're doing. Or like, they could be having 8-pin pair, I guess, but it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know who I really want to win here actually. Like I'm not sure if it's good for us if Shimoza wins, but as long as Stormen doesn't roam us, I guess everything is okay, I think. Yeah. The 7-pin is Suchi, it's one sound. I think the E is on the 7-pin. It's also one sound on the Kansan. It's like double one sound on the Kansan, but it deals into some samples. But it was 16 Riichi as well, so it shouldn't never deal in, I think, the east. Oh wait, we have Kamputsu, we just have Kamputsu. I felt like I was missing something. 5 pin, Akatora. Is it one chance? It's one chance on the 2-5, I guess. Uh, it's also one chance on the upper, but it's half Suchi on the 8 actually. No one has won. Hmm. I think we just have to take the conservative route. There are two people waiting here. There are two people. Like if it's only the Riichi, I might try to win here, but I don't think winning is really on the menu for us anyway. I don't know what Simon is cooking there. 5-8 so perhaps, but it doesn't make sense. What do they have? I'm really not sure what they have, and I don't want to find out either. Let's not find out what they have, right? That's a good strategy. 6-9 one. They likely have the 6-9 one actually instead of the. Wait, do we have enough safe tiles? The 4-so is safe. The 7-so is also safe. 6-9 so probably. 6-9 one I mean. Not a fat 8 so yeah. Oh, this is 7-man Kansan actually. And it's 8-man Kansan across. The outcome is okay. Is the first chances are slightly lower, but we have a solid hand here which can close the gap halfway. We'll skip the pawn. If we had like a Mangan or something like that, ridiculous like that, we can pawn here for the headless, but we do want some safety, and it doesn't really do much for us anyway. The pawn, so it's just going to be a skip. So cutting 30 into 5. In case we pair up 1 or 3, so here we have a ramen. And then we will just cut a 5 right after. It's just a one turn thing. We skip this and we just 5 pin here. Uh, Mostly for safety. If we pair up 1 3, so we have a Sabo instead. But there are two people now open and the Dora here on the right is out. I must say the 5 pin is not the most dangerous style across, but it doesn't really have direct use. The headless would be really good here, but uh, we wouldn't have done the 4 pin because they wouldn't have cheated south, basically. Pretty happy with the saves. The constant 2s are still pretty strong. Toyman looks pretty fast as well, actually. Or like they don't look that fast, but a lot of middle towers have passed. They haven't they touched that much yet. But I don't know what they're waiting on, or like if they're even waiting. I think we just Sumakiri. Hopefully they don't have like a so sushi or something ridiculous like that. Sounds so cool. Interesting though. We require Mangon Shimo. It feels like a Chiitoi, Ichimo Chiitoi. With some Uras or some Turas. Yeah, I think we are just looking in that with the 6 cards. Good rolls, good rolls. We have triple. Wait, just got it soon. He wants us to look at Tempai first. Like Tempai is only thing that matters, and then we can decide the weight afterwards. Uh, oh, okay, that's a pawn. You can run Shimotse on the right second as well, or like if only on the Ipatsu basically, like only on the Ipatsu, but like the one Scott right second or some pain right second would also be good enough here for us. Waiting for the Tora Tanki is way too slow. Uh, like the win rate is only here, but like we need the Sumo. Yeah, it is what it is. We need the sumo, and I don't think skipping. We didn't even hit the Ura, so like it is what it is. Did we have enough on? No, we don't have in Riichi Mahjong. Nah, it's not enough. It's 8k difference. Only 8k difference, and we needed 10k. Let's put it into Moto AI and let's see what we have. We made a massive mistake in that one hand. Massive blunder. It looks so cool, but it was definitely horrible. It was horrible what we did. We have a 90.6. It wants to really cut a Nijman, but not that. And then Nijman here, and then the Riichi. And the south wants, it just pushes the south, actually, it just pushes the south, because our hand is basically dead here. With the three-sided weight here, our hand is way better, but Kamicha tilt in, which I don't, I kinda get it, they are something. Yeah, they are something, and the weight is kinda sort of but they really wanted to get the Yuan code, yeah. We don't have to analyze this hand because you can check on this 5 man. It's 5 man for the Aga 5 pin and this 8 so it's a massive mistake. It's a massive mistake. And then the Riichi is basically forced, or the Riichi is 100% here on the 36. And then the Tse is on the 2-5 man. Can put the weight actually, with no Raku, no Tora as well. Then Kamicha won on the 5-8. Um, but we lost 1000 points there for sure. It wants to 6 man here. It wants to look in the Savo with this sphere. I thought the 8 so this looked way too good. But yeah, the 6 so just comes out right. So I'm happy here actually. But it was definitely debatable. Here it's actually 8 pin. They will actually eat something here on the left. But this 7 pin that we drew. But there's like it's 100% 17 here because they are still each something. Like that is always, yeah, they are keeping the right direction here on the left, and we just pushed it, and we just pushed it, and there's the Riichi across. That's 36 pin on the right. Could have been 2-5 pin. Mm. And then across it's going to be, wait, it comes, wait, what? It's not even, wait, oh, it comes on 5, I see now. Comes on 5 pin, but with 1 Tora, 2 Toras actually. But 8 Sotios in here. Very, we sniped the hand very good here. And then we have a Chiitoi at the hand. It was go 6 man here. But I'm really scared. It's a comes on 5, so here on the left already for the Mangan. And like we are just hard falling here. Or like we can actually get Tempeh, or we are eat something here, and then the cheapest hand won. Shimotsa, look at Shimo. Shimotsa, funny business. Funny business, let's see. They pawned the Torah? Oh my god, how did they pawn the Torah? Oh my god, they pawned the Torah with that. It's a bluff, it's a complete. And the hand is dead, hand is complete dead. Uh, Our hand is complete garbage. But this have been good actually deal in there on the right. Let's see on this two so pawn. Because it's definitely questionable. It's 70%. Because of the Tundra route as well. And then the 6 route just ruins my entire hand basically. Because we need the east. And then the Tamaton snipe here on the right. And then here, yeah, it just wants to go Chiitoi. And it does not occur. It's 6 months. It's a 6 months. And then, like, here's the 3 pin tanky and Tormin is tempeh for Chinitz, actually, Chinitz. Makes sense after the way I should have checked the honors, but I was still focused on my own hand. And does it got the 8 man here? It keeps, it's about. Nah, it always Riichis or Tamas here on the one chance here on the 8 man, but the 8 man feels so bad, even with the flush, the wall flush. And then here it's Tama. The Tama's on the 3 pin because he can get a better way, but the 3 pin might just flow out. It's actually funny, like, and Shimoza is doing the same thing here. They are tempai here on the 5-star tanky or 7-1 tanky, but they secure the 7-1 basically because they don't want to wait on that, and they have a 5-star tanky and they have a Chun tanky here. One's got Chun tanky, and they Tama as well. But we run here our Chiitoi. And also Riichi, and we are just out. Yeah, I don't think we are ever going to deal in. This is a flash pawn. It's not that interesting. We can. This is more interesting though. It wants to go 1 Teresa because of more upgrades. I guess there are more upgrades on the 35 pin, but it's not that great either. But we would have cheated the 4 pin here. But I'm pretty happy here. It wants to just got the south here, but I don't mind. I don't mind 5 pin Saki against someone who's open as well. And then the run for the Sunschool, the right side for the Sunschool here on the right. And we have a Chiitoi hand here, and then we needed the Ipatsu here. We needed the Ipatsu here on Shimoza. I really hope that they had an right second, and then of course we can't really skip here on Kamita. Like we need to sumo Ura too. And if we deal into like an 8K, like later on here on the left, we are just going to uninstall the game. Or like if we deal into some 7.7 or 12K on the left, we are really going to uninstall. So we have to take it on. That is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next episode.